Right, a quick scalping on GBP USD. What are we looking for? We are looking for old low to be entered into. Here we are here. We have an old low here. Price entered into it. This was November 22, 2024 low. Price in fact trade into it from yesterday's trading. Can we see it? So there was like an immediate rebalance of this particular move here. So it came back into another block, came down, entered into this low. So what will you be looking for? This is a daily time frame. You go back to 4 hours time frame. If there is an close by fair value gap invalidated, that's on 4 hours. Let's check. So yes, this is 4 hours time frame. We could of course see that after price had gone inside that old low here, a very little fair value gap here was invalidated, and that would have served as a good basis for our trade. So old low opposing, and then there's an opposing fair value gap here that we could use to take our profits, at least the midpoint. And so after seeing this opposing fair value gap here, you should now go to like little time frame, like 1 hour, to check some other things also. Let's go to 1 hour and see if there's things that could help us frame our trade idea. So this is 4 hours. Now let's go to 1 hour. So of course here, this is the 4 hours inversion fair value gap that was invalidated. So that has become an inversion fair value gap. So price actually returned inside, and then price is still going higher. And higher. So these are things you want to be looking for. And I want to also state the fact that this fair value gap too on the 1 hour. No. This fair value gap too on the 1 hour chart was also useful. Is a fair value gap. Price also traded into it. So most times I want to see an inversion fair value gap and a fair value gap. Those two things really help me to want to take trade. The 4 hours fair value gap invalidated tells me that market wants to change direction, and 1 hour fair value gap tells me that price is going to retrace into the 1 hour fair value gap and then continue higher. So like 4 hours is like a confirmation of a change of trend for me based on this kind of model, and is a nice one. So other than 1 hour time frame confirmation, there is also another 15 minutes confirmation, 15 minutes time frame confirmation that I also need to share here. And that was it here. This last higher lower high in this trend was broken through by price action. This last lower high here was broken through by price action. Can we see? These are clear things that ICT teaches. So this is a clear BMS which is visible on the 15 minutes time frame. This is a BMS. Minutes time. Let me bold it, and then it should be at the top and it should be at the left. So this is a BMS. So having seen this, what will be my take on this? I'll just use my Fibonacci tool just to confirm. I was going to put my position inside this fair value gap. So, but Fibonacci tool will help me a little. So using Fib tool, that's not Fib tool. Using Fibonacci retracement tool from here to this high here, that broke the market structure. I was going to use here. Yes. Now, of course, now, can we see? Price didn't get to 62% retracement level. Now, I need to state that this order block here, this is the area sensitive to price action. So, of course, you will see that price traded into it. And it's no coincidence that was where the 4 hours inversion fair value gap was formed. And then around that area too, on this 15 minutes time frame here, there is a little fair value gap. All other price range are already balanced, so it was necessary that price came back into this fair value gap here, into this order block here, into this inversion fair value gap, and into the fair value gap of 1 hour before traveling higher. Very necessary stuffs. Can we see? So these things are really simple to see in the marketplace. Very easy to see. This is another fair value gap on the 15 minutes. On the 15 minutes that I can actually stage my position on and then see price trade into it. So these are ways you want to be checking price. Seeing an old low on a higher time frame, when price go there, something should open in your head. There will be a reversal. Is there a place I can offload my position? Yes, there is an opposing fair value gap that price left from yesterday's trading. So old low, 4 hours inversion fair value gap broken, and then you are checking 1 hour for fair value gaps. If you see, that's fine. Go to 15 minutes, check for a last higher low. If that should happen, that's your trade. And then once you take your trade from this point, from this 15 minutes fair value gap, you can offload your position. The first take profit can be here, just as ICT would have thought. Look at this fair value gap here. You can take your second position here, and then if price should trade into this old high inside this fair value gap here, that's where you want to take your last take profit, and then probably the midpoint of this fair value gap. That's a 4 hours fair value gap. So these are trade ideas that you want to take note of, and a whole lot of it happen in different market class every day. So today is Friday, and if you are taking this trade, it's a nice one. It's a good setup, and I love this kind of setup very well. Seeing an old low, the price is supposed to enter, and once price enter there, I'm expecting that if there is an opposing fair value gap, price should begin to change direction along that axis. Simple trade idea that you should have, and it's a nice one. So hope you got some value here. It's a nice time. Do have a lovely time, lovely weekend. Bye for now.